1. People who overthink are usually more intelligent. Overthinking is not a weakness. It is often a sign of high intelligence and deep awareness. Such people analyze situations from multiple angles, which makes decision-making slow but accurate. 2. Silence is a psychological response to emotional overload. When someone goes quiet suddenly, it's not because they don't care. It's because their mind is processing too much emotion at once. 3. People who smile a lot are often hiding pain. Psychology shows that people who appear happiest are often the ones who've suffered the most. They smile not because life is easy, but because they don't want others to feel their pain. 4. The brain believes what you tell it repeatedly. If you keep telling yourself, "I'm not good enough," your brain accepts it as truth. That's why affirmations and self-talk are extremely powerful. 5. Missing someone without talking to them hurts more than rejection. The human brain experiences emotional pain similar to physical pain when an attachment is broken without closure. 6. People who enjoy solitude are mentally strong. They don't need constant validation. They are comfortable with their thoughts, which signifies high emotional independence. 7. When someone suddenly becomes cold, they were hurt deeply. People don't change without a reason. Cold behavior is often self-protection, not arrogance. 8. Your brain rewrites memories based on emotions. Memories are not stored exactly as they happened. They are reconstructed, influenced by how you feel today. 9. Late-night thoughts are the most honest. Between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., your brain drops emotional filters. That's why overthinking, memories, and truth hit hardest at night. 10. People fall in love faster when they feel understood. Understanding creates emotional safety, which is more powerful than simple attraction. 11. The brain hates uncertainty more than failure. Not knowing what will happen causes more stress than knowing something bad will happen. 12. If someone teases you a lot, it often means attraction. Light teasing is a subconscious way of seeking attention and connection. 13. Emotional pain lasts longer than physical pain. Physical pain fades with time. Emotional pain stays because the brain replays it repeatedly. 14. People who talk fast think fast. Fast speech often indicates high mental activity and creativity. 15. The brain reacts to imaginary situations as if they are real. That's why anxiety and fear can feel so intense, your brain can't tell the difference. 16. People remember how you made them feel, not what you said. Words fade. Emotions stay. 17. The more empathetic you are, the more emotionally tired you feel. Empaths absorb emotions around them, which leads to mental exhaustion. 18. Music activates the same brain area as memories. That's why one song can instantly take you back to a specific moment or person. 19. Avoidant people want love the most. They avoid attachment because they fear losing it. 20. When someone truly loves you, they remember small details. Details mean attention, and attention means love. 21. Crying is the brain's natural reset system. Crying releases stress hormones and helps rebalance emotions. 22. People who forgive easily have suffered deeply. They forgive not because it's easy, but because they understand pain. 23. The brain needs rest, not distraction. Scrolling through a phone doesn't relax the brain. Silence does. 24. Strong people feel deeply. Strength is not a lack of emotion. It's control over emotion. 25. Your intuition is your brain recognizing patterns. A gut feeling is actually subconscious intelligence. 26. People who apologize even when it's not their fault are highly empathetic. They value peace over ego and feel responsible for the emotional balance around them. 27. Your brain prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar happiness. This is why people stay in toxic relationships. Certainty feels safer than change. 28. If someone remembers random details about you, they care deeply. The brain only stores unnecessary details when emotional attachment is present. 29. People who have been hurt emotionally often become very selective. They don't trust easily because trust once broken rewires the brain. 30. Daydreaming is a sign of high creativity. A wandering mind is often an intelligent and imaginative mind. 31. The brain releases dopamine when you receive a message from someone you like. That's why waiting for a text feels addictive. 32. Emotionally strong people cry in private. They don't suppress emotions, they just process them silently. 33. When someone says, "I'm fine," it usually means the opposite. Psychologically, it's a defense phrase used to avoid deeper conversation. 34. The brain can fall in love in less than 4 minutes. But attachment takes time, trust, and consistency. 35. People who fear abandonment often love the hardest, because they know exactly what it feels like to lose. 36. Being alone for long periods increases self-awareness. Solitude forces you to face your true self. 37. The brain releases stress when you talk to someone you trust. This is why one honest conversation can feel like therapy. 38. People who joke a lot are often emotionally intelligent. Humor is a coping mechanism for emotional depth. 39. If someone distances themselves suddenly, they felt unappreciated. People often leave emotionally long before they leave physically. 40. Emotional attachment activates the same brain area as addiction. Love withdrawal causes real psychological and physical pain. 41. People who overgive often expect nothing but feel everything. They don't ask for help, yet they feel hurt silently. 42. Your brain believes actions more than words. Consistency builds trust, not promises. 43. Highly sensitive people notice mood changes instantly. Their brain is wired to read even the slightest emotional shifts. 44. The brain remembers negative experiences more strongly. This is a survival mechanism to avoid future danger, not pessimism. 45. When someone truly listens, your brain releases oxytocin. That's why being heard feels comforting and safe. 46. People who love deeply, fear deeply. Love makes you vulnerable, and vulnerability scares the brain. 47. Emotional exhaustion can look like laziness, but it's actually mental overload and burnout. 48. Your brain forms habits faster when emotions are involved. Emotion strengthens memory and reinforces behavior patterns. 49. People who set boundaries were once too available. Boundaries are usually learned after experiencing pain, not before it. 50. The strongest people are those who still believe in goodness. Even after being broken, they choose hope over bitterness.